Everybody, welcome back to the Sovereigness channel. I am the Sovereigness, and today we're going to get a general message. I'm not sure what it's going to be about yet, but I definitely got some pre-messages that we're going to talk about in just a second. Before I start, I would like to remind everyone that this is a general message and it's not going to resonate with everybody, unfortunately. Take what's for you, leave the rest. Don't force the message if it's not for you. This reading is not gender specific. So if I say masculine, I mean masculine, not man or male. And if I say feminine, I mean feminine, not female or woman, that sort of thing. Okay. I know I probably look a little pale and I went away for a while. Our family had COVID. If you're a subscriber over at the Sovereign Sisters podcast and you caught that on the last Mystic Mind, which is my solo segment, there will be a link for that podcast down below if you would like to get the collective message that I picked up over there. So, am I missing anything? I'm not offering any private readings at the moment. I may open them up again, but I'm unsure right now. So, before we start, I do want to let everybody know what I was picking up on when I sat down and took a minute to just sort of meditate on the energy. The first thing that I saw was a W. Now, at first I was like, is this like whatever, or is this something else? And I seen the Six of Wands. So to me, that represented winning. I also got an image of someone standing on the edge of a cliff and looking out at the horizon. So I feel like somebody is getting ready to walk into their winning season, or you're setting yourself up, or you just have this strong faith that you are in a place where you are about to be where you want to be. You want to land, you're going to land where you want to land. You're getting ready to walk into the relationship that you wanted. You're getting ready to obtain the job position, the career, or launch the business that you've been waiting to launch or obtain, the position. Getting ready to connect with people that you've been waiting and craving to connect with on a human level, just, creating a friendship circle for yourself that works for you, that have the same interests, common interests as yourself. There's a plethora of things, and I feel like we're all gonna know what it resonates for with us. If you're somebody who's in this space of optimism and looking outward and just have this innate feeling that you're getting ready to win, this message is definitely for you. Okay. I seen the Six of Water. I seen the Eight of Pentacles. I seen the Tower. So for some people, I feel like there may be a focus on finances and savings, and this may be a new idea for you, or something may have happened recently where it was like a shock to your finances, or just a shock to you in general about where you are with your finances. This could be a good or negative thing. Okay. It's going to be different for everybody. I definitely feel like some of you may have either prayed, meditated, affirmed, or tried to manifest something, and I see it coming in quickly. Maybe with Leo season. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you get to this message is when it's for you. But I feel like Leo season is going to be very significant to this reading, the outcome of this reading. Okay, so the deck that I'm using at this moment is the 78 Tarot Elemental. It's on Etsy. That's where I found it anyways. Bottom of the deck is the King of Water, and we get the High Priestess. Okay, so if you are in this optimistic space of just knowing, I feel like your intuition is trying to tell you that something good definitely is on its way, but also you're keeping some things under wrap. Some of you are keeping something close to your chest. It may have to do with your emotions. Some of you may be in a connection or connecting with others, and you're being more observant than projective. Like you're not really saying as much as you would like to say. You're kind of reserving what you want to say because you're observing. This person feels like a soulmate or somebody that your soul recognizes. Also, I feel like they have something to do with your optimism. A lot of you have, it's like you carry this fire for this person. You have this, they kind of light your fire a little bit. Okay, that's what I'm getting anyways. What's a Two of Earth. I almost feel like you two are mirroring. So this may be a love reading. If it's not that, it could be career. It could be that you have options. Or this position may have options. One stands out above the other. Like one you need a little more information on before you actually commit to it. And the other is, I feel like you've gotten all the information you need about it. It's still a very attractive offer, but you're kind of reserving yourself to get more information on this other position or person. You know, if it fits, if this is your storyline, you know what I'm talking about. It's either a career or relationship. At this moment, I'm picking up career and relationship. But some of you are really in your like your money bag. So I feel like for a lot of you, it is about career. And you're trying not to show your hand, like not trying to show how excited you are for one position. It could be that there's an offer on the table and you're trying to counter that offer. For some of you, this is the house. Also, something about a snake is very significant. Okay. I don't know who that's for, or a mask. Some of you are dealing with somebody or something that looks extremely attractive, even though you know it's not good for you, because I'm seeing a snake with the mask and it's red. The mask is red. It's like a snake is dressed in red. Okay. And the mask itself is red. So I feel like you don't have enough information on somebody, but you feel like it's very attractive. I just need more information about it. Could be a person, could be a job, could be anything. A home, the area of the home. In the Wheel of Fortune. So some of you are in this really powerful manifestation period where you're able to take something that seems like it's not the best, and you're able to, like, you're adding value to something, either to a person or to a job. You add value to a person, a place, or a thing. It can be a job, it can be a relationship, but you're the person, or you're the one adding the value to this person, place, or thing. It's not adding value to you. You're the one turning it around for this company. For some of you, you have a home that you are getting ready to remodel or that you need to invest into, and it's like the price goes up because of you. Same with a relationship. There is something that you pour into your counterpart or potential counterpart that boosts their confidence, I mean, for some of you, it's like you just boost them. Like people pay attention to them because they're with you, or they would. Very interesting. There's also something about an Aquarium. This is for the collective, please. I did see the Five of Wands and the Eight of Swords. So for some of you, you're in your head about something that is like competition. It might have to do with work, or it could be, it's literally work or relationships that I'm picking up the most. 10 of Earth is here now. Okay. And we were just talking about these colors are kind of going together. So I feel like you are holding back from either you're observing a job or a partnership. It's like you're trying to see what it has to offer. Does it match what you want? Again, with the Lovers at the bottom of the deck, it's a choice. This could also have to do with love and relationships. With the Knight of Fire at the bottom of the deck, it's saying to take your time, don't rush in. Something looks really attractive. Or something may be quick to snatch you up because you look really attractive to it or them. Again, this can be work, this can be a partnership. Those are the two main things that I'm getting. If it's a home, I still am getting that you're the one that's adding value to it with the chakra healer and the Queen of Earth. Again, queen can be male, female, masculine, feminine. It doesn't matter. It's more of a feminine energy, but it's somebody that nurtures and pours into. So again, adding value to something. Some of you have been waiting so long to receive this offer. I feel like at this point, you're like, I've waited this long. I'm not just going to invest me and all that I've become, whether it's experience in a job or just knowing your worth in a relationship, or the money that you've saved to be able to invest in property. You're not going to just invest it in anything. You're being very particular because you've had to wait. So if you've had to wait for it, you're going to make it wait for you if it's worth it. And I feel like you know what's worth it now. If something wants you to invest in it, it needs to be willing to show you that it's worth investing in. So yeah, there's choices somewhere. There's a choice with either different people, different job offers. There's options is what I'm saying. Homes, whatever the case may be, there's options. And I feel like you're keeping your cards close to your chest because you're trying to decide what you want to invest your energy into, because I think you take your energy quite seriously now after fine tuning yourself. And it's not like you're done fine tuning yourself. You just know your value. I just heard the price just went up. So for some of you, it's just that you know that you're worth more than settling for anything, whether it's a home, job, or relationship. And chakra healer, yeah. So I just feel like you guys add value. Okay, give me one more, please. I love how the colors are coordinating. Some of you guys have heavy Scorpio, Pisces, Taurus, Capricorn energy, maybe even Virgo. So heavy earth and water. Towers here with temperance, the star, because this is a lot of major arcana. So there's like a major change that has either happened or is getting ready to happen. I feel like in the past, you may have been in a situation where you weren't taken seriously, or maybe you didn't take something seriously, but you've changed. You've had a change of heart, or just that experience alone has helped you to recognize what you do and don't want, and you're starting to fine tune yourself. I'm saying that because we have the Hierophant here, Temperance here, Queen of Cups, Five of Swords, and the Star. A lot of energy, a lot of major energy. So I do feel like there's been like a major change in your environment or just within yourself, and you've done some type of work to heal that. And I think you're just in this space of making sure that you don't need to go through that process again, making sure that you learn from your past. Queen of Earth is right underneath that. I'm seeing the Six of Wands again. So again, victory. King of Air is crowning. I feel like your discernment is very, very on point. Like you have a very keen sense of what it is you do and don't want. The Tower is the card that comes out. So you have two major arcanas with the Ten of Earth in the middle. The High Priestess, the Ten of Earth, and the Tower. Some of you have reached this point of being like fed up with doing things, I don't want to say the wrong way, but doing things in a way that just didn't feel like it was affording you the type of growth that you actually want, or the type of level up, ascension, stability that you actually want. And so now you're in this space of let it all burn to the ground. I don't care if it all burns to the ground. I know that when it does, I'm going to be the one standing. And you know what I just got? I just got this. I don't know if everybody's watched the Game of Thrones, but if you know who Khaleesi is, or Daenerys Targaryen, it's that sort of energy where it's like, we can burn this all down. I guarantee I'm going to be the one that comes out of the fire perfectly fine and with assets along with it. Okay, so very boss energy. And maybe I wasn't seeing a snake. Maybe I was seeing a dragon. It was pretty big. It could have been a dragon. So I've seen the Empress. So if any of you have watched the Game of Thrones, some of you might be watching it right now. They're actually getting ready to start a new prequel called House of Dragons. But if you've seen Game of Thrones, Khaleesi is the energy that I'm getting around all of this. Queen of Cups again, and the Empress. Yeah, the main thing I'm getting is that you just know your worth at this point. I think maybe in the past you were somebody who kind of like held back, reserved your energy, was very empathetic, Still very observant as you were in the past, but observing has taught you something that has also elevated you or just helped you to grow. And I think you've just outgrown a situation. It could be a job, it could be a relationship, it could be a home, it could be anything that you're just over and you're like, you know what? This isn't for me anymore. And because you know your worth, I think you're getting ready to get exactly what it is that you feel aligns with you most. Seven of Swords is at the bottom of the deck with the Strength. Yeah, I just feel like the the Strength is facing Seven of Swords. Somebody trying to get away with something that does not belong to them. And then it's falling under the High Priestess. So very on guard, really keeping, wow, there's a snake there, really keeping, and there's a heart at the center. We have a heart and we have a snake making its way to the heart. So really on guard with your emotions. I feel like you're making sure not to let somebody that's not worth it get the best of you, or you're just unsure if this person is worth it. You have your reservations. Some of you are actually in conflict with somebody, could be a King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or just somebody who tries to conceal their actual feelings, but you just know them, you know how they are. For some of you, it could be a father figure. What's crowning? Three of Swords. Some of you, this has to do with a relationship for sure. Ten of Wands. And you've had to be the one that like bared the burden for the most part. Again, with Leo season, because of Strength. But also there's something about December. Christmas time, so Capricorn season. Coming off of Sagittarius season. Mostly what I'm getting is that you're really on guard against somebody trying to get away with something that does not belong to them. I don't see them winning, whatever this is. I'm surprised Justice isn't here. Give me another for High Priestess with the Strength, please. A lot of majors. So yeah, there's some sort of major change taking place. You know, when I did my pre-shuffle with my Sacred Beings and Symbols deck, I did get 555. So major changes, right? If you've been seeing that number a lot, I feel like changes, like major changes are on the horizon for you. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah. So somebody, okay, so this might have to do with your money. Somebody trying to get away with your money. This could have to do with I almost said divorce, a marriage. For some of you, I feel like you are trying to be on your best behavior with saving. And some of you are actually in the process of sneaking away from something, because the two cards that are clarifying the High Priestess, sorry guys, is Strength and the Eight of Pentacles, which talks about work. But in this depiction, I always get that somebody is saving, like putting something away for a rainy day. And it's just like you having to tame yourself, like not really spending on things that you would normally spend on. Also, the High Priestess is very secretive. She doesn't give all of her information and insight away. So I do feel like there is something that is, I mean, maybe that's what the Seven of Swords was. Somebody trying to sneak off, somebody trying to get out of a situation by reserving their funds first. Like, let me get a good footing or good hold on my finances and make sure that when I do leave, I'm going to be okay. With the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck, this does represent structure. It can also be marriage, a connection, but it can be like a spiritual connection. This Hierophant card or depiction always gives me more like devil energy, because it's so, what's the word I'm looking for? It's so like, I don't know, it just gives me devil energy because it's so stern. There's no room for anything. Like, also going back to Game of Thrones, it's very much giving bend the knee. And I don't know, this lady reminds me of the Empress, but this guy's kind of giving me devil energy. And so is this guy right here. So it could have been just like a tight space. This could be a boss even, or your workplace where it's like, you know, your worth and you're not able to fully live in your truth or fully be your full self, like your full abundant and nurturing. So you just know that there's better and more out there for you. Okay. And I feel like you're in this space of ready, like you're ready. Yeah, your death is here with the Three of Swords. You're ready to leave something for better. You're ready to cut something out. And then even the Magician, okay, like manifesting this new beginning for yourself, laying something else to rest. I feel like before you do that, though, you're making sure that you're financially secure by putting things away. Could be leaving a job because there was either no structure or too much structure where you weren't able to freely move and be yourself and bring what you had to offer to the table. Or it could be a marriage, a relationship that feels like a marriage, something that you've been in long term, a commitment basically, that you just didn't feel like you weren't able to fully operate in your energy. Like I feel like a stifling, almost like being held down, or like you just can't fully be you. All right. I feel like you're walking away from that. Yeah. What's crowning? Nine of Pentacles. If you don't believe me, the Nine of Pentacles is crowning. It may feel like something that is difficult to do, and like you may not even really want to do it, but you know that you're going to be already, by walking away, you're already moving into more of a stable space. What is this 10 of Earth, please? I mean, do I really need to ask about the 10 of Earth? 7 of Swords again at the bottom of the deck. 7 of Pentacles. Okay, so I feel like some of you have poured into a situation for a while and you've been waiting. You've been waiting to see the fruits of your labor, or the fruits of your nourishing this, or watering this tree, this plant, this home, this job, this situation. You've been waiting to see or reap the benefits of what it is you've been trying to nurture to life, or even maintain, like keep alive. But I feel like it's just been robbing you of your energy. Even with the King of Pentacles, again, heavy earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Some of you are walking away from somebody who just had to, like, it's almost like they're either head of the household or somebody that likes, I'm hearing investing. So they might be somebody who's heavy into like investment stocks. Or they're just somebody who's more all about work and less about like family or emotions. They just want to be able to provide, or that's their lane is the money. Yeah, it feels like somebody's all about the money. What is this that's peeking out? The Chariot is here with the 9 of Pentacles. So yeah, some of you are moving on. Some of you are moving on, or you're going to be moving on, or you're thinking about doing this. If you're watching this in Cancer season, during Cancer season, you're contemplating what it's going to take to get up and move on from this situation, this job, this whatever. Spirit is going to be moving you forward. If you feel like you can't mentally figure it out, call on your guides, call on the Most High, pray, meditate, whatever it is you do to connect with your higher self, or to connect with your intuition, to get answers, whatever it is, connect with that. And then I guarantee you're going to get clarity, insight on what your next move needs to be. Give me another for 10 of Earth, please. 5 of Cups, 5 of Swords, the Fool, and the Emperor. So the Emperor, the Fool, and the 5 of Cups, somebody's going to be regretting something. I don't feel like it's you. I feel like there's a person that, again, I'm getting something around Christmas, or either Capricorn or Sagittarius season, maybe even Aries or Taurus. But I'm getting that somebody is going to be in a world of regret. I'm not sure if they're going to vocalize this as much as they're just going to be, no, I don't think they're going to vocalize it. I feel like they're going to keep it to themselves, or they may say little things that make you feel like your decision is the wrong decision, but it's not anything because of you as much as they are hurting. 3 of Wands comes out. Yeah, I feel like you guys, remember that person on the cliff I was talking about? It's like, you know that there is better out there. It's like you can see the horizon, and you feel like you're being stifled or blocked from getting there. It's like the horizon is over there. I need to be over there. Like I need, not even the horizon, the sunrise is over there. I want to be closer to the sun. I want to be closer to the sun. That's what I'm getting. And I feel like somebody is going to try to make you feel like the decision you're making is not the correct decision, but you know in your heart of hearts that the decision that you want to make is the decision that's best for you, because you want to make it. It's not about what they want. And for some of you, it's like, why did it take me finally getting ready to walk away from this job or this home or this whatever before you finally decided to notice my worth? Or, you know, like, why do you care all of a sudden? 10 of coins again with the 4 of swords. So for some of you, this is just like a separation, a break, or it's just something you're thinking about. It's not actually something that you want to take action on as much as you're just trying to figure out if or what is the best move, the next best move. These are falling out over the Tower. So I think the poo has hit the fan, and as a result, you are now contemplating what is the best move. How do I get to my complete happiness, stability, and not feeling like I'm missing or lacking anything? There's a lot of contemplation happening with this Tower moment. The Tower moment could be, for some of you, it's simply a realization, because I'm hearing realization. It's not so much that something happened as much as it's just like you had a sudden realization that something is just not right. Like the foundation that you're building upon is not as stable as you would like for it to be. The connection that you're in, the job that you're at, something is not providing you with what you want or what you feel like you need in order to thrive. And so you're contemplating what your best move is going to be. What is the next best move? And how do I do this? Like, you're not trying to hurt anybody as much as you're just trying to figure out the best move for you. I wasn't going to keep those, but I feel like they're going to come into play again a little bit more. Bottom of the deck is the Page of Cups, followed by the Queen of Pentacles. So it's the feminine energy, whoever is more feminine and nurturing and not so invested in money as much as they are actually somebody who, you know, you need the money because you need to survive, but really you're somebody who would rather connect on an emotional level, on communicative level, on all levels, anything but just materialistic or monetary or whatever. If this is about a relationship, the main thing I'm getting is relationship and career. I know I said that a million times, but the thing about a house just came up again. And so anybody who's looking to purchase a home, make sure you're checking the foundation. Don't just go with the house because it looks good, and really look at the foundation. Have your inspector look at the foundation before you make an offer, or make the offer contingent on the inspection. Make sure it's going to provide you with your needs. It's going to feel like a safe space. It's not just something that looks good on the outside and something that's for you to show off to the world, as much as it's actually going to feel like home to you. Okay. For some of you, that was the clarity that you needed. And some of you are really getting ready to take a leap into a new direction, or you're just, you want to go in a new direction. I feel like you'll have more clarity. You'll have more space, more peace when you go off on your own. Yeah. Okay, so let's look at the sacred beings and signs first, and then I'll look at the money. Okay. Let me just see what are the signs and synchronicities, beings, energy that's around this group of people that this message is for. Light workers, what I'm seeing, masculine ancestor. That makes sense, because I feel a lot of feminine energy is the one that wants to like make the moves, or the one that's being observant and watching, but there's a masculine energy around that's trying to help you actually make the move. The collective, what are the sacred signs, themes, synchronicities that resonate with this group of people? Clear, please. Inner child. Okay, for some of you, it's like you are trying to heal your inner child, or your inner child is finally speaking up. Like they're no longer wanting to do things that they don't want to do. Or that could be something like you could have stayed somewhere longer than you normally would be, because it has something to do with childhood trauma, either abandonment, or you may be loyal to a fault. And this again could be to a job. This could be to a partnership. This could even be to a home. For some of you, you might want to buy a home because your friend is a realtor, or they're selling their house and you're trying to help them out, but really it's not what you want, or they're not the realtor you want to work with, or you know what I mean? Like it could be something where it's like your inner child is speaking and it's saying like, I really don't want to have to heal from this. Like, can we please, like, or this is something that I've already gone through for us. Can we not do this again? There's almost like a pleading energy. And I think that's where you're being like reserved and observant, because your inner child is your experience. Shadow worker and 666 seek balance. Seek balance and shadow worker. Okay, so there's something within that needs balance. Bottom of the deck is 888. Abundance, flow eternally. For some of you, I feel like there may be a need for you to just go with the flow and stop trying to control something. Again, the inner child thing with shadow worker makes me feel like there's something that may have been swept under the rug, something you may have experienced as a child in your youth, something that you hold on to that may be showing up as trauma, or just something that never was addressed. It's showing up in your now adult life. And it's almost saying, I feel like it's saying to let's not do this again. Like, let's learn from this, or let's remember that we had to go through this, what we learned from it last time, what feelings we've internalized as a result. It may not be the exact same thing, but there's some semblance of it from your youth. If it's not your youth, then it's just, a prior experience that is saying, look at me, remember that we already went through this, or something similar. Let's not do it again. All right, money and career. Two of Wands. Crossroads or compromise and partners. Yeah, so this goes back to what I was saying about optimism. I feel like some of you see a path, or you see something on the horizon, or you see like, oh, that over there is where my joy and optimism and sunshine is. But again, I feel like it goes back to being loyal to a fault, where it's like, but I can't just leave. Bottom of the deck is world, conclusion, journey complete. There is something that you need to leave, but I feel like you're holding yourself back. You're holding yourself back from letting it go, because I think you feel this sense of loyalty to it, or not wanting to hurt anybody, or they could just be in your ear about why maybe you shouldn't, like this isn't the best time. Like if you're trying to sell your house, even there could be somebody saying this isn't the best time to do it, or if you want to buy a house, this isn't the best time to do it, or you're not going to find a better deal than this. If you're trying to switch careers, oh, I don't think that's a good idea to switch careers at this point in time. Like there's something that could be trying to stagnate your decision to go the route where you see more for yourself, because more for yourself would be neglecting the thing that is holding you back, and they don't want that. Strength again. Okay, you have strength twice now. Leadership, power move, confidence in your skills and abilities, and then two of coins, this or that, back and forth, multitasking. Seven of water, multiple offers, streams, imaginative ideas. Okay, so, and this has to do with money and career, so, or just finances and career. So for some of you, I do think that you're going to have to step more into your own leadership and confidence. Step into the energy that wants you to make the decision yourself and not lean on others. Okay. You have two twos. You have the two of coins and the two of wands. Okay. Pathways and decisions, or options, back and forth, going back and forth about what is the best option. Sorry, Amazon's coming, so you're probably about to hear the doorbell. What's going to be the best option? Or the door. Thank you. You too. It's going to be up to you. It's not up to anybody else. You have the ability and you should be able to step into your confidence. If you're lacking confidence, do some solar plexus work. Really step into your body and really get either acquainted or reacquainted with you and your experience and what it is you want. And then know that where you're at currently is not offering that. And that's fine. There's something else somewhere else that will meet what it is that you need in order for you to feel whole and complete and to really, I don't want to say validate those inner feelings, but really power up that what you want and desire is yours for the taking. But I definitely feel like you're going back and forth about it. And I feel like it may be because somebody is trying to influence your decision. I want to get a final message. We're going to use the 2020 visions. These are all major arcanas. So that'll be interesting to see what we get. The Fool is when I split the deck, I see the Fool. So new energy. If you're going back and forth between this and that, go with the new offer, go with the new journey, the new path. Try something different, try a new way of doing something. All right, what's the potential outcome? Potential outcome regarding the situation. The Hermit's at the bottom of the deck. However, and the cards that come out are the Emperor and the Lovers. So these are mirroring. You see the numbers up there? They're mirroring. Some of you are getting ready to walk straight into, like, you're in divine alignment, and don't let somebody that just doesn't feel like that, or a job, a home, whatever it is, if it does not feel aligned with you, don't go for it. You are in divine alignment. I think you're going to make the decision after doing some soul searching, after doing some inner seeking of truth, getting some clarity about what it is you really want, like really shining a light on what you need. I'm pretty sure you're going to be aligning yourself with exactly what is meant for you. And for some of you, this is the ultimate. It's like a dream life. You got the 10 of Pentacles twice. You got Strength twice. So heavy on the Leo. And I said something about the final why can't I talk today? The outcome coming into fruition around Leo season. I don't want to put a time frame on it. The number 6 is significant, and the number 9. Those are also kind of mirroring, right? Cancer is like the 6 and the 9 on its side, right? So there may be some significance to Cancer season, Leo season, Gemini, Aries, Sagittarius even. Okay, so trust yourself, trust what it is that you want, and know that you can have it, and don't let anybody talk you out of going that route, because it feels like you're in alignment with what it is you want, and there's something, probably some devil energy lurking around, something that's trying to keep its claws in you, something that wants you to be codependent on it, or that's very codependent on you, that's trying to keep you where you're at. They don't want you to leave, because then they lose their source of whatever, their source of light, their source of whatever it is that they need to feel like they are running things. Really, it's on you. You're the one that adds the value. Remember, don't forget that. So I'm going to leave that there. If this resonated, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. I hope that there's something here for you, because it's a beautiful message. It looks like somebody is walking straight into a beautiful, optimistic, joy-filled time. And I hope that somebody is you. Thank you guys so much for watching. Love you. Bye.